There we go. We got this thing popping now. Crap. Fucking resin all over my hand. Got me up some smoke. My grinder costs more than a Rick Cruise scooter. Especially since it has Tesla on it. Tesla. Oh, I still got a lot in there. What the fuck baby's doing? So he must be talking about him somewhere. And that usually the modus operandi. See subscribers. Where is Mr. DDT? That's stupid they don't do this in fucking idiot Tron. Pass my here we go. Oh, I got two. What's up, two people? Little Derek, he's got himself a new little channel. So if you want to come sub to it, there you go, Derek. Learn more about it. He made this on November 7, 2003, or excuse me, 2023. 38 videos, 55 subscribers. 4 of those are me. You still got that same fucking stupid basketball player.
Is it possible that you got to be charged with?
Oh, I said fucking. Here's the one about me. Good old DJ. Fucking yo-yo. Who's this?
Why the fuck you just calling me for, Shade?
Who's this fucking handy person? Anyway, we got one.
Good jerk. You got a fucking prison, huh? Yeah, okay. I should have did that to all fucking kids, so you're fucking shit to get fucked. And then, like I said, you'll be in prison. You won't be able to ever fucking touch or fucking bother me or my kid again, you or DDT.
What if she wants to know Derek's information? Okay, that's boring, Derek. He had one of me, but he didn't even fucking tell me about it, the bum. Fucking yo-yo.
I've been like working outside and just sweating and losing weight. But I did.
You don't fucking work, Derek. You're a lazy fuck.
Like, I was like 8 years old. I'm like, oh, the fuck.
What's your mom gonna do with AI? Puts her out of the job.
You were such a slob as a kid. She wanted to teach you the right way to live.
No, they just my folks they kind of had to work back and forth. Like my dad went to school first.
You mean Scott and Linda Grishy?
And then my mom went back to school, and they kind of just kept doing this leapfrog shit, and I kind of got stuck in the middle.
What does that have to do with cleaning your house?
Because I had to clean house. I was a building manager. I had to go clean and check 21 bathrooms, 21 toilets.
Hey, it is.
I mean, a lot of times I just open the door and close it or whatever, right?
All the time.
Yeah. Well, no, there was some nasty shit once in a while. I mean,
How come you don't clean up the nasty shit at your house there, Derek?
well, I had a good deal going.
So what are your plans for the next 20 years of your life?
I'm working on that right now, actually. Yeah. In fact, I was talking to Madman about that yesterday. I was working on what, get a little cabin up north, we're going up to the cabin and
And doing what?
that's what Michigan people do, man. They get a place up north and they go live in it. They do four-wheeling, snowmobiling, fishing, camping.
You don't do any of that shit, Derek. You sit around and drink and fuck around on YouTube or TikTok.
Yeah, that's place shit.
Right, so how are you going to go do this with no money?
I'm going to make my money. Don't worry about me.
Hey.
I always worry about my kids. The bright ones and the not so bright ones.
Yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Oh, thanks.
Trying to grind up some weed so I can smoke it.
I'm the one that wakes up a millionaire the next day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can I borrow maybe, I don't know, 25,000?
It's called potential.
So he's trying to go after older women, huh?
No, I got a game plan. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna flip up houses. Fuck it.
Oh, you're gonna be one of those that goes in, does the cover up, and then sell it to some poor soul that gets ripped off.
No, I actually will go in there. I'll go in there, spend 20 grand, spend a month and a half working on the house, and then turn around and sell it for 150. What?
Where are you gonna get the startup money to buy a house and fix it?
From Rick Crude.
And then save it for selling, because then you'll have a little bit of cash on the sale. When you do it right. Prior to sale, how are you going to take care of that? Now you're gonna buy a house and renovate it.
Because I can.
You can.
Yeah.
You're independently wealthy now, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's
I am.
kooky.
Oh. Well, what the fuck? Why are you always asking for money then?
He's asking you for money?
Silence. No, I'm thinking of the little phrase. There was a game called Command and Conquer, and you could be one of three factions. You could be the Americans.
It was
with their,
Ford, dumbass.
helicopters.
You're an
and
idiot.
spy planes and all, Air Force and everything. And then you had the Chinese, which they had like troop centers and all this stuff. And then you had another faction called GLA, which was like the Muslims and shit. But anyway,
To make a long story short.
yeah, well, the little you play the music or whatever, and if you were playing with the Chinese,
sorry.
keep the gears.
Hey, Sunflower, what are you up to?
Keep the machine going.
No good, I hope.
Machine going. Yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of doing a late one. So we'll enjoy that. Be safe, bud. All right?
What?
That sounds like
That was a great game too.
we're
Guido would
so
love it.
jobless. Yeah, kind of like Rick, huh?
Divide
Hope
Command and
you're
Conquer.
behaving yourself well. Why, are you going to give me some discipline? No, I'm just fucking.
If he's a war strategy kind of a guy like I am,
Was
Yeah,
DDT
he's
really a bad lover?
Rod dropped the link.
I don't know. You have to ask Becca
Gotta
about
play
that.
0 hour.
Obviously, if she's shacking up
No,
with
only
a couple
get
of
the
black
0
dudes
hour.
in a hotel because he ain't handling his business, I would say so.
PlayStation, Xbox, whatever. Did you boot yourself?
Ah, so you're being like a soccer mom, except they're not playing soccer.
Sorry, no, I'm muted. It's get the PC version.
You like doing that kind of stuff?
We don't
It's
have a
probably really cheap by now because it's an old game, but
we don't have a PC to play it on.
There you go, Derek.
you got a $500,000 house, but you don't have a computer.
No, I got rid of the fucking computer because I got a phone and an iPad. What do I need a computer for? They're both computers.
To play this game, that's why.
I don't play games. Did you know that by now?
Well, Guido would love it.
Guido doesn't play games either.
He would play this one.
Take that back. Doesn't play games. I don't know which one.
It's an old game too.
I was
You
like
get it
that.
for like $10.
See, I was stereotyping you.
Whatever.
So how's the weather there today?
Hey, do you ever hear from Mike Malloy much? Or not at all?
Yeah. It's only like high 70s.
I know he moved
think,
from
right now.
Oregon, I guess.
That's not what we're gonna be. Sure had a pretty.
Yeah, I know. Imagine, yeah, my junior was spent.
Yeah,
I caught some of that.
Right? They are expensive.
Oh, Rat Rod's here. Oh, what's up, Rat Rod?
I'm looking at the chat.
So
Have
yeah,
you fixed
I mean,
DDT's wet brain yet?
Is that possible, Hammy?
Apparently
alright,
not.
well, shit.
It's one of those unfixables.
I brought all my groceries in. We're all set.
It's not grocery shopping for me.
BFW. California, Fort Worth. Oh. Mr. Rodriguez.
California,
Oh.
Fort Worth.
What was it? I think he moved to
Fort
St.
Worth.
George or something.
Hell, no. Oh,
Tell him everybody
That's
wants
what
to
I
know
said,
who
Carolina,
Navin
Fort Worth.
Johnson is.
I said
They're willing to pay
California,
good
I meant
money for it.
Carolina. I mean, what the fuck? No. Yeah,
I
Carolina.
know Rick would, but he doesn't have any money.
How about that? You know where Fort Worth is.
Dude, fuck her, man. I don't. She just.
No, I don't want to fuck her, but you can.
I'm not gonna fuck with it either. Fuck that. Rat Rod, that's all on you, bro. You can go fuck with CFW. She probably deserved everything.
I don't know
she
how
got,
much money
you know?
they would offer, but
You're gonna have to get the bucket of
where's Derek DDT, that bitch?
Got TC so stoned last night.
Oh, he's got a new channel, see?
How was the final reading?
He's got a new channel. Well, it's an old channel, but something he converted into this.
Truck stop, Mammy.
Truck stop, Tammy. Who said that?
Raccoon.
Truck stop, Tammy. Oh shit, Rick.
So anywho,
uh,
shit, man, what am I gonna do with this fucking weed? I gotta get something to pour it in.
You shouldn't have said that, dude.
Yeah,
Damn.
have you been up drinking all night?
I wish I would have had something to pour it in.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
This is a judgment-free zone. You can be honest.
It's my zone. What are you talking about? I make the rule. You don't get to make the rule.
Oh, maybe this Hammy wants to hook up with Derek.
Thank God. Do you think you'll have
Somebody's got to tell that lady, though, that he pisses all over himself.
What? Oh, Dirt Guy? Oh, yeah, Dirt Guy's the last guy to come protect me.
No, he said he's up.
Okay, well, TC, where are you? He's getting ready. He's putting on he's putting on a speedo to go to the beach.
This is you in here.
I gotta hit the beach one last time. So TC flies home tonight?
Sometime.
Okay.
He may have decided to stay next week.
Got a little smoky in the
Stay
oven.
an extra week.
Big bread? Yeah, that's fun. Yeah.
What did you have for dinner tonight?
Fun's all
I'm gonna
over
cook
his phone.
chicken
I'll stay
burritos,
an extra week.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the fan they got in there isn't that big, so I think it's a fucking waste of time.
Say that again.
Waste of time. Why? What did you have for dinner?
Madman's advice a little bit, and I was, I was looking up properties around where he lives up there, and I mean, it's okay. It's all right. It would be kind of a cool place, but I don't know. I can't make a decision.
Why can't you make a decision?
Well, it doesn't have. It's not really open to the Great Lakes, the big lakes.
Don't you? You said you live an hour away from
I had fish
Lake
sandwiches.
right now.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to eat healthier.
So you know Michigan, right? It's like your hand, right? It's like your right hand.
All right, man.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Fish sandwiches. Did they have tartar sauce on them or no?
is where Madman lives, and there's two really big lakes, which is cool, but you're not on any of the Great Lakes. I mean, you're an hour to drive.
Right, so you already are that. So what's the issue?
I'm more because I'm more of a no, you guys don't get it. I'm more of the Big Steve Lake. I don't want a little lake. What the fuck am I gonna do with that thing?
You don't have
I gotta
to
get out. Lake
Yeah, I know he wasn't
Lake
like cop
Huron,
or Marine.
Lake Michigan, Lake Huron,
Right?
maybe Lake Superior, but I doubt going up there too much. But I mean, it's possible. I mean,
You
that's
go
what
to-
I'm talking about.
Used
You
to
guys
go to
don't-
a place
you
called,
guys know your fucking geography or no? You don't know?
oh, fuck.
No.
That had nothing to do with it.
Can't even
You're
remember the
picturing
damn
a
don't
place.
know your
closer to
geography.
a lake.
You don't know your
It's not there anymore. It was by the bay.
What's hard to understand about that? What is hard to understand about that?
Hey, wait a
No,
minute.
it's
Just a
not
second.
you, it's us, for sure.
Let me remove. Stop screen. What's up?
Hey, Dave, what's happening?
What's happening?
Not much. Just hanging out.
Right?
Yeah, trying to see all the. Oh shit! Got fucking
Oh.
one of Donald Trump's kids running his mouth on the TV here. Let me shut him up. YouTube does a thing now where if you pause over an icon, it stops playing the audio. It's kind of annoying.
Really?
Yeah.
California. Some of it. Otherwise, the rest of it's a shithole, just like fucking Illinois is.
They got the maps where people shit there right now. Haven't they had those maps out for a while?
I was talking to Sunflower Sky in the chat. She was asking me if I miss California or not. And I said, well, yeah, some things.
The weather.
Yeah, Mexican food. I'm used to our brand of crazies. I shit you not. Here in Decatur, it's like you stepped into a Norman Lear sitcom. That's no shit.
Where's Decatur, Michigan?
Decatur, Illinois.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I believe
What?
it. I don't know. You know what, though? I mean, I'll put any crazy up against like a New York City crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you really got to stand the fuck out to draw attention in Manhattan. It's unbelievable. I did a story on a guy. He was outside a Toys R Us, but this was about 10 years ago.
What?
And I did a video on it, and YouTube demonetized me for it, and I couldn't stream for 3 months.
Why?
It was a guy in an Elmo outfit, and he was
Eh.
standing outside of a Toys R Us in Manhattan. He's saying,
Like
"Do not."
a retarded Elmo.
Yeah, and he did. There was like these electronic toys for kids called Leapfrog. You know, they make this series of toys for kids. He says he's got a bullhorn. He's like, "Do not buy the Leapfrog Jew." Like he was this. He went on this. He went on this anti-Semitic rant.
Leapfrog.
And then they found out. No, then they found out he was like over in like the Philippines, like filming like rape porn movies and shit. Like this guy's quite a character. If you pop in racist Elmo, the guy will pop up. But yeah, he's a powerful guy.
How about you guys? Have you been to Disneyland before?
I've been to Disney World in Florida, back in
Disneyland is in California.
Disneyland's in California.
I've been there.
Oh, all right. Shell's been
Good
to
old Anaheim, California.
They suck. They all suck.
Oh no,
They're too expensive and they suck.
I don't know what year I went. I was a kid, but I know the movie they played at Epcot was that Michael Jackson one,
Oh, good God.
Captain EO.
Yeah.
The Michael Jackson 3D sci-fi 20-minute fantasy.
I think they got rid of that right before the scamdemic, didn't they? They had it all that time.
They may have. I'm sure they played it because I'm sure they paid a bundle to produce that.
My favorite
Disney
was
and
Pirates of the Caribbean, Thunder Mountain. What was that other thing? Hell, I even remember when they had the Country Bear Jamboree there.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Or they
Country Bear Jamboree.
Yeah, it's like animatronic.
What is
it's like
that?
it's like Chuck E. Cheese animatronic.
Yikes. Yikes.
Oh, there's one place. I don't know. This was in Connecticut when I was living in New York. They got a grocery store called Stu Leonard's. The entire store is nothing but animatronic fucking shit. It's like, it's awesome. You get on a dairy aisle. There's like a dancing cow and shit. It's like, it's awesome. I want to shop here all the time.
And
Space
spend all that
Mountain.
money they owe them.
Space Mountain was kind of messed up because it's a roller coaster in the dark, so you just get jerked around this way and that way, and you can't see shit.
Space Mountain.
Yeah, yeah, in Disney.
What was that?
It was like he said, it was like a roller coaster, but it was just in the dark.
Yeah, and then they got like
Yeah,
disco lights flashing up against the walls and shit.
Yeah.
I remember when I was sitting in a chair and they were like spraying you with something. You feel wetness. It's like, what the fuck am I in the middle of?
Although it was in the 80s when I saw that Captain EO movie as a kid,
me.
they had the haunted house, and they had some pretty impressive holograms.
Right on.
I just know that when I was sitting in a movie theater, I don't know what was going on, but your chair would rock and you feel the sprayness of whatever they're doing on screen. And
I remember those. They tried
get
those.
the fuck out of here.
Billy
That's so much money for nothing.
Yeah, they had one at the casino in Foxwoods.
Really?
Yeah, the Mohegan Sun. I forget which one it was, but the seats all kind of moved with the action on them. The seats moved. They'd give them, they'd spray if there was water in the scene. They'd mist water at you and stuff.
Mist it out your seat.
I guess up until the late 80s or early 90s, those bones in the Pirates of the Caribbean were actually real.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now that's dedication.
I don't know. They had to wind up repatriating them when they replaced them. I guess they came from South America or something. It was like, you know how like I guess they got them through like how like medical wholesalers, you can buy that kind of shit, and they used to use real bones instead of.
That's right. 5 cadavers for the price of 4.
No, I think they changed them out. They don't have supposedly they don't have the real ones there anymore.
Yeah, I guess how did somebody must have just noticed it. They go, wait a minute, that's an actual bone or something. I don't know. Some asshole paleontologist on his fucking vacation
hey, the perfect kid's birthday party gift is Grandpa's World War II Japanese skull.
Yikes.
That's right. This is an ashtray now.
Those kids aren't going to need therapy.
No. Well, no. Back then, I mean, back then you didn't need therapy. Now everybody needs fucking therapy, apparently. Everybody's on the spectrum of some shit.
No, everybody needs a 15 minute. I'm going to be vacant for 15 minutes.
Oh, they did that.
Oh,
Oh, speaking of California, yeah, they were on the these college kids. Yeah, these college kids in California when they felt stressed out, they were handing out business cards that said that they needed a 15-minute break.
Take a break. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I never been to the Indiana Jones ride.
Oh, I never been on those either.
I guess entrance to any kind of Disney or Magic Mountain or anything, you literally have to take out a fucking bank loan.
Oh, you do.
Oh,
if you got any kind of
live in California,
or if you take your family to a sporting event like a Major League Baseball game or a football game.
Oh yeah, especially on the East Coast, forget it. Like Red Sox tickets, forget it. I mean, you're paying, if you want anything decent, you're spending at least probably $30.
Decent.
Yeah, you got $8 for
$30,
and then you got $8. Oh, that's like if you're sitting out with the bleacher creatures.
No, what you do is go to a UT game, and you have everything you need in the parking lot until the game starts.
Some states can't tailgate.
They can't.
Some states don't tailgate.
I didn't know that.
It's illegal. In New Jersey, you can't pump your own gas.
What?
Well,
in New Jersey, you can't pump your own gas.
Why don't we live in New Jersey?
What's that, Dave?
Oh, I was going to say, it used to be Jack Murphy Stadium, and then they changed it to Qualcomm, and now they use the new one, Petco Park, even though...
Yeah, the names have always changed to these stadiums. They just get different corporate sponsors.
No, we actually have two. There's the old stadium, and then the new one. It's not really new anymore. They wanted one downtown, make things more congested, but it even got kind of expensive out there at the old place because the only time I ever went to those is usually when either my folks like scored them free at work. But there again, that's the Padres. They didn't really sell all their tickets ever anyway.
Nah.
The only thing I heard was how congested traffic was. Try driving in Austin, Texas.
Yeah, traffic.
Everybody moving here. Get the fuck. I got to be at work at 8. I got to be ready at 5:30 a.m. because you ain't getting there any closer.
Yeah, it's gridlock.
It sucks.
I didn't expect that in Texas when I came down because you think LA, Chicago, shit like that. You're like, oh boy, but no.
Wait until you're driving in Austin. That sucks.
Right. What happened was they had so many people moving here. They started redoing this highway systems.
No, they didn't. TxDOT.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Let me tell you something about TxDOT. That means Texas Department of Transportation. Okay. I'm literally sitting still in my car waiting for the next wait. You just sit there and you're like looking up at a sign going capital of Texas, next exit. Well, an hour later, capital is now spelled with an A. And you're like, what? Wait a minute. Why is capital now spelled with an A? Because they're trying to say the building or the capital of the state. And I literally called the news. I was like, if you don't change this, something is very wrong with you.
You were threatening with Jay Leno.
I did. I said, I'm going to go on Jay Leno tonight. That's when he was still doing his thing.
Sure.
It's when who's a dude that got elected for president? No,
you-
the capital. Oh my
You-
God, how stupid are people?
Very. People are
would
very,
you like
very,
to hear
very.
some about stupid people?
Yeah, we love stupid people.
That was my dream. I turned down a free ride to possibly going to West Point to lean on a shovel for Caltrans.
Really?
Yeah, I wanted to work for Caltrans.
What was the attraction?
Well, I don't know. Probably the white hard hat and the orange shirt.
There you go.
It's a good fucking look.
Yeah,
Did you get a
you-
flashlight with that?
because the only other time you can wear orange is when it says CDC on the back.
Everyone has to slow down.
Oh my God, yeah, that's true though. Wow, West Point, huh? Did you take any stuff to see like how you placed and all that?
Well, no, that's the thing. That's one of the things Rick gives me a hard time about. He says, "Oh yeah, that I was gonna go there." And it's like, no, asshole. All I said is I took a test. Fucking, they had called me back, and I actually was talking to an officer, and he was telling me about all this, and that with my score that I didn't have any college or anything. If I took these steps, I would be in a place where I could apply for that. And if you were accepted, you would probably, place upper middle, somewhere in there.
Well, like an E3 or something.
Well, yeah, because depending on because that's some of it, academics and stuff. That
what do they
depends
call
on-
that? Yeah, there's something that you're called if you have enough college credits. Not an NCO. What the fuck is it? It's been a
You're
long
a commissioned
time.
officer.
Maybe that's but you're not
That's
an
why-
officer.
That's why
But you're not an officer at an enlisted rank.
That's
It's
why
something
a lot of actors like Jimmy Stewart and all of them that went off to World War II, that's why they were officers, because they all had college behind them from going to acting classes.
Oh yeah. Can you
So they
imagine
were
how
all
you say like
captains and majors and stuff.
Yeah. Now, can you imagine like people like around this time, like you say, Jimmy Stewart and even Ted Williams for the Red Sox in Korea and all that shit? Can you imagine like celebrities now going over to fight wars?
Right.
I just don't. I just can't see
What I
it.
said is if we had to have a draft, we'd be fucked.
Well, no, the draft in Vietnam.
No, right now.
Well, even then, I
we would
think
be fucked.
I think they said like when a firefight broke out, they said like something like 40% of guys just fucking pissed their pants if they were drafted.
We'd be fucked.
They just kind of hid. They just didn't have the mentality for it. You're taking someone who's not really cut out for it, and you're going, there you go, get in there, go get Charlie, go get him.
Yeah.
Well, they had a
Yeah,
they had a program. I think it was in '66 or '67. It was called McNamara's 100,000, and they would actually take guys who were unfit, mental problems, really slow. I mean, and they had something like a 78% casualty rate.
Oh God!
Anyway,
Oh, God.
and then it only lasted for like a year.
You know what? That reminds me of South Park, the movie, when they would get ready to go to war, and they go, "Okay, here's our first wave. Who's our first wave?" And like all the black guys raise their hand, and they go, "Okay, you are called Operation Human Shield." It's like Jesus Christ, and it's like you say, a 77% rate. You kind of throw them in first, like, all right, you guys take all the beating.
Well, see, that's a normal human reaction. Me and you are bobbing around in a Higgins boat going towards the beach, and there's all this German machine gun fire and shit. We'd probably be turning to ourselves, what the fuck are we doing here? Isn't there a smarter way to do this?
Yeah. Isn't this what politics is for? Oh, well. I don't know. I heard the theories. I don't know. I don't think there's well, I don't know. We go. I don't know. I've
Just
Well, it
There was-
almost
there was-
seems like those high casualty rates were intentional, because there was a lot of other ways you could have approached that those areas and obtained the same objectives and dealt a lot more damage to the enemy.
Yeah, I know they had yeah,
That's who Justin is.
Yeah, I forget. Yeah, I'm very forgetful. Shit, it was something about
I mean,
fuck.
They were already coming up with all kinds of funky ideas, like tank attachments for mines. Why couldn't they have come up with some other idea to land on some other, like something like those cargo nets that they climb down in the boats to off those troop ships? Why not come up with some sort of contraption that would shoot that up on a cliff face and anchor it, get kind of close, and everybody just climbs up those things, and you're not catching as much fire down the road where they thought you were going to go.
Yeah.
I mean, that's usually what special forces do. They always go the path that the enemy thinks is the hardest, and because they're not going to watch it as much.
Yeah. Hey, tell One Stop. Hey, One Stop. What's up?
Oh,
Haven't seen One Stop in a while.
Yeah, they were in the chat for a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's like Shell's dad, like in the '70s during that Cold War shit. I can only imagine the shit he was flying. That was like cutting edge shit back then. I can only imagine like the advancements. Like if he was alive today to even see what they got. What do they got now? Is the Raptor? Is that the jet that's in operation now? The Raptor, is that the name of it?
They got a few of them. They got the F-35, that's the F-22.
Because he did the F-101s, F-102s,
F-106s,
F-106s.
Yeah, those things were rather dangerous too.
They were dangerous.
Yeah. I remember my father telling me. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but my father telling me they were out practicing, and he said where how they
were doing war games. They were doing war games. What they were doing.
But the thing is that the guy below him, his plane caught fire at the very moment my dad was told to fire the missile.
Yeah.
And they made him. No, the guy's plane just caught on fire.
Yeah, so basically he's sitting there behind the guy. He's not actually firing the missile because it's a war game. So he presses the button, and all of a sudden the guy that is in front of him, his plane catches fire.
Yeah.
So it looked like
it was like he told me he had that guy when he landed that plane walk around 3 times to count the missiles that he didn't fire. I remember him saying that.
You ever see those little cups that hang off the side of tank turrets when you see something on the news with a tank?
Yeah.
Those are like flares and shit. But in war games, they got simulators in them.
Yeah, they're simulators.
I remember had a live simulator at one time, but I know nothing about it anymore. So
I remember my father telling me when he was at Randolph Air Force Base training navigators. He goes, "I'm too old for this shit," because they would put him in like a cup and dump him in a tank of pool. I was like, Dad, what?
No, they got to learn how to do that.
No, it's just they had to learn how to get out of it.
Parachuting some water. You better know what you're doing.
I don't know what they call it I don't know what they have now, but back in the day, the electronic stuff they used for war games for combat soldiers was called Miles gear. The laser tag.
Oh, really?
They laser tag.
Pretty much.
Well,
they'd have their M16s with a big box on the end of it, and it would also have the little red thing because it's a way to actually shoot blanks, so you hear the sounds and stuff. But it also shoots like laser tag, and that was $high laser tag.
Yeah, that's all. Like wait a minute, like laser guided missiles and stuff like that. Yeah.
No. It's for simulated combat.
Yeah, just kind of like, I got you. Yeah.
Did you ever see the Clint Eastwood movie Heartbreak Ridge?
Yes.
When that part where they're at Camp Pendleton. Remember they were supposed to be there and get shot up, and he's all like, "Oh, that's bullshit," and they wound up killing the Major's force, and he was all pissed off about it because he didn't.
That's right.
He didn't throw his guys under the bus like he was supposed to.
When my father told me, because they don't talk, they don't talk about their job. And the thing is, I remember my mother, not my father, but my mother telling me, my dad died in 2012. Okay. His backseater, whatever plane he was flying, he had a bullet through the face when he landed in Vietnam. I was like, what? That's a squadron.
Yeah, that's backseat pilot.
No, that's
his navigator.
It's a squadron. No, it's like it's part of who he is.
Yeah, well, you go.
I was like, what are you telling me?
Well, you bond pretty quick on those.
Was it flak?
It could have been. It was just it was ammunition.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I do know that he was.
Probably some
what my
random
mother said to
asshole
me
in the
was,
hills with a musket.
he was decapitated.
Yeah. Oh yeah, decapitated. Shit.
Those are the words she used.
They
And I was like, what?
Well, what I was going to say about that is that was in that opening scene in Air America. Remember when they're flying over and that funky ass farmer looking dude takes a pot shot at him with his musket and fucks the plane up.
You know what?
Makes it crash.
That actually they said in like Vietnam and stuff like, or in Korea, some farmer would be out there with his piece of shit gun and this state of art aircraft be coming,
South Korea,
and it would just hit one in the right spot.
Oh, okay, you got back.
Oh man,
it was stationed in South Korea.
That was, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
Well, that's weird.
That's disappeared.
There's all these channels on here with these Navy SEALs and these Delta Force operators and shit, and we're all fucking badass and all this. It's usually that dumbass like farmer that's older than Jesus Christ with his funky musket that's gonna take you out.
You got it. That's what he told me. Michelle Eileen, Jesus Christ, what do you want from me?
In the 80s, Mujahideen would, that's how they'd have to go get an AK. They'd have to go kill Russians with those Pashtun rifles. I don't know if they're flintlock or whatever the fuck they are.
Holy shit.
It's something they've always had since, Persian times.
Yeah.
Well, also, Dad talked about when he had to eject out of that plane.
Over in
Iceland. It was out of, he was in Iceland. Don't ask me why. I don't know what was going on in Iceland. But he had to eject out on 3/25, which was my birthday. And it's like, Dad, what were you thinking? This is what my father said to me. Michelle, what do you mean, what was I thinking? I thought I'm fixing to leave a perfectly warm airplane. It wasn't perfectly warm. It wasn't well. But his wingman had to guide him to where to land to eject out of it.
Yeah, and then he landed, and of course he's in Iceland, so the guy doesn't speak English. Some farmers,
nobody spoke English,
but they figured it out, and they warning flares and all that shit. And they got
I remember him telling my mother. That the lights went out when he was calling her. He thought he was dead, and I'm like, what? What are you talking about, Mom? But the thing is that they made a circle with their trucks in order for, of course, it was a $30 million airplane.
Probably,
yeah. they made a circle on where they need to go pick him up. Everybody hates his shit.
Well, usually
This
though,
is where I'm from.
usually if
Everyone hates
if you're a pilot like he was and he's in an area of operation like that, sometimes they give you like some sort of piece of paper. So if your plane does go down and you run across locals, you hand them this piece of paper and it explains that you're an American pilot, and if you
didn't know what TDY meant.
Oh.
I'm like, what does TDY mean?
Yeah.
What does that mean? What does that mean? It's
you're asking
temporary
me.
duty. I don't know. I was asking my mom at the time. What does TDY mean? Your dad's on TDY. What does that mean, Mom?
Temporary duty.
I didn't know what that meant. She didn't know where he was.
Pretty smart idea, though, giving him that piece of paper, though.
Yep, it's the same piece of paper. Where if your plane goes down or you're doing something weird,
that's what the military does. They send you somewhere where it be some hostile jungle in some fucked up part of the world, or send you to some secret missile silo somewhere. All you gotta say is I gotta go, but you can't tell them where.
Nope, you can't. It's called TDY. I'm like, what does that mean? That's why I went to 17 different schools.
Yeah, you kept getting bounced around.
You just move all the time.
Yeah, but that's what you have. There again, on your career path, you got to go certain places and get certain experience or certain education or whatever. Like if you have combat experience, that helps you move up quick.
I know that when my father, before he was a colonel, that he would sit up at night and he was trying to take his master's degree.
I don't know.
It's whatever you need to be a captain. And I remember him sitting there just trying to work out whatever the hell he's going on in school. But just him advancing in what he did is incredible. My stepmother is she's a retired captain, but she call her stepmother. She's a fucking bitch. Anyway, my stepmother is a retired captain in the Air Force. What I did was, what did you do? What she did was find her a fighter pilot, and then went on to where'd she go to communications?
Yeah.
For Trump.
Oh, Trump. Speaking of which, I don't know. I mean, he's looking like a lock now. I mean, geez, he gets shot at. Then he has that photo of him. Do you see that photo of him pumping his fist with the American flag over his head? It's like, holy shit.
You can't tell me that wasn't.
I tell you what, they do say that top of that roof of that guy shot at him 400 feet away from the stage.
Where was the Secret Service?
That's what they're asking.
What the hell?
That building was a staging area for the regular law enforcement and security guards.
The cops, the regular local police.
There you go.
They said a cop.
How the fuck you get up on the building?
Then they said a cop saw him up there and tried to confront him, and he turned the gun around, and the cop had to drop back down the ladder because he was going to fucking take a shot at him.
Do you remember that picture?
That
I showed you of John.
Oh, you're talking about
my ex-husband has a picture of him shaking Al Gore's hand on the tarmac.
I shook Bill Clinton's hand.
There you go. It's just what?
Wow, and you lived to tell the tale.
Well, we all did, except for my dad.
Yeah.
It's kind of like something right out of a Snake Plissken movie. Oh, well, you meet the Duke once and you're dead.
Oh, man. I haven't watched that in a while. New York, not LA. LA's okay, but New York's the one you want to watch.
How would you like somebody to come to your door and say, Comrade Stalin wants to talk to you?
Stalin,
No one wants to
Deutsch.
get that.
No, that's not. Yeah, you didn't.
Sprechen Sie
You didn't win
Deutsch.
shit. No. Oh my
There's,
god.
well, who's that guy's name
Yeah, I
on
got
the internet?
Hey, my man, I got it on good authority. Fucking Saddam's really pissed at you, dude. He wants to speak to you.
No, there's some guy on the internet where I'm like, Sprechen Sie Deutsch. Only because we were at Hahn Air Force Base. And it's Sprechen Sie Deutsch. He's like, what? What the hell is wrong with you? What? Are you kidding me? Wie heißt du? The only thing I asked him was Wie heißt du? That means, what is your name? And what I said back to him was, Ich heiße Shelley. Ich heiße Shelley. That guy's a fucking dork.
I thought name was Naman.
Nama?
No, Naman.
No. What you would ask him is, Wie heißt du? Not Namen. I get what you're saying.
But
It was not Namen back then. I don't know if it's old
German word for
German
name.
or...
No, it wouldn't be right for the conversation.
Oh.
Yeah, Namen.
Namen Rudels.
Yeah,
I want some Namen Rudels.
No, what you're saying to me is, I think it's old German.
If you're a Spanish speaker in San Diego County Jail, I know how to ask for your wristband. Nombre, fecha aquí.
Yeah. Give me your wristband. What? What?
Oh no!
Where are you?
I'd have to visually look at the wristbands and match their number up with the card and the property that I had. And some guys were Spanish only, and a lot of guys I worked with were older guys, and they didn't ever bother to learn any Spanish.
Let me match your wristband up with what your nomen is.
Yeah, I gotta look at the name and the booking number on there. That's what I had to do.
That's funny. That's funny.
I have to go. No, numero fecha aquí means I want to see your number.
Niet. Zavistor Zabavka. I just, do you want to know what I just said to you?
I only know
No.
Bita.
It's so funny to get on the internet. I'm like, Zavistor Zabavka. Wajin Kanasernoch. That meant go get your toy and come and party outside in Polish. It is so funny to hear these people just, we don't know. Zike, Zavistran Lots.
Oh, yeah, lots of ice.
Lord JK, do you want some ice?
I don't know much about second languages. I know like a couple words here and there, and like
Zavistran Lots.
Hey,
yeah,
that's kind of cool. If they're ever looking for extras for Schindler's List 2.0, you already know how to
Schindler's List. Wait, hang on. I gotta cut this in half. My father he was very, very Polish. It was like,
we're gonna have the Commandant. It's gonna look like Rick.
We're gonna what?
The Commandant's gonna be gonna look like Rick.
The Commandant.
in Schindler's List 2.0.
Yeah.
We just sat there and when we had to rehome him because my eye surgery didn't go the right way. But
you guys out there inspecting the prisoners there and going, well, fuckers.
What they did was they actually kept him bilingual. If you told Jakey Kortsto, that meant Jakey, come here. If you said Jakey, come here.
He doesn't speak a word of English.
He doesn't speak a word of English. And it was like,
You know what?
It was upsetting, but he's a sweet boy.
Totally.
But no, it wasn't Zabitson Zabavka. Jakey Kortsto. You only know that language if you hear it.
Yeah, well, each line, if you know, it's got a distinctive kind of
Because I
to
heard
it.
my father and his brother speak.
Naturally instead of learning it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, when I was in high school, they're like, "Do you want to take French? No. Do you want to take Spanish? No."
Fuck off.
It was like French, Spanish, and I think one other Portuguese or something. I'm like, I can't see myself needing any of these ever.
Fake.
Plus,
He
French is
still
weird.
He didn't sit or Sunflower. He didn't get rid of that other little dog, Tina, either.
Rick Big Cinnamon's death.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that death.
we were blamed.
We were like blamed for
We
it.
were blamed for calling the ASPCA, and we did not.
We wouldn't ever intrude on anybody like that.
Yeah, then he said he killed Cinnamon and all that shit.
He killed Cinnamon and
The little black one died, right?
Yeah.
That's what he said.
No, he showed it on camera.
And then he said he said he got rid of the other one, and the other day it was on. It was down at the end of the rail, sniffing around, and it was that dog. He lied about that. Not having that dog anymore.
What happened to the dog?
I don't know. He just
we
tried to
I
ask
don't know
how old is
what
the dog.
happened to the one that died, but he said he was getting rid of the other one, that he was going to give it to the pound.
How did he get rid of it?
But he still got that dog.
Oh, he still got that
still
dog.
has a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the yard.
Well,
It saw it the other day.
we don't know. I don't know. I can't see.
Yeah.
I don't have any idea.
I see Sunflower Sky in the chat said that they took French for 3 years. The one thing that always went French was they put the adjective after the noun.
Oh, really?
Yeah, instead of saying the red house, they say the house red.
Is on top of red.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like something kind of messes you up. I mean, once you get a handle on it, it's all right. But
that's like Spanish.
Yeah.
My ex knew a lot of languages. You know the one that, languages. You know the one that Rick says just wanted me for a green card. She was in Europe a lot. In fact, that's where she learned English, was in Cambridge, England. They had that kind of money. And
who's that?
Claudia,
I'm
you heard
not sure.
about Claudia?
Nope, not yet.
Oh, I thought you've heard in some of his rantings. He does that every once in a while. He talks about her.
Oh, okay.
But
she,
I haven't heard any of that yet.
She also knew Italian, French, and knew some Flemish. It's what they speak in Belgium.
Damn.
Flemish? What's Flemish?
It's in Belgium is where they speak. It's a combination of German and French.
Yeah. What's that language? Oh, Welsh is kind of like
Flemish.
It has
it's
very
one of the more different dialects in the UK.
Yeah.
The only thing that Justin and I knew is that there was a huge hurricane that was coming in, and it was like, holy shit.
You can basically tell where somebody's from in England depending on how their accent is.
Yeah, I told you, Australia from England.
Oh yeah, well no, especially in certain parts of England, you get that. You get the Cockney accent.
Yep.
All that. Yeah.
You can hear it.
Yeah, it's interesting too because I mean, like you sit there and you go, okay, like when you see Europe is like what about a third of the size of the United States, maybe less.
Yeah.
And you got all that different cultural stuff going on, and here we are in this big country, and we're not that culturally different. I mean,
We're not.
I would
I'm
have
surprised
her.
we don't have more accents.
Yeah. I
would
know,
have her-
right?
I would have her say random things in French and Italian just because it sounded so hot.
Right on.
It was like a 19.
What did you say?
Early
I said
19
I'm going to take out the garbage.
it's like a early 1990 porn movie.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's funny.
You should have heard one time that this guy called and he was like, oh, it was trying to sell me some shit. And I was like, he goes, you speak English? Yeah, I'm Polish. Oh, I dated a Polish girl. And what I told him was, he goes, I can translate this. It was what was that guy doing trying to sell me something?
I was trying to say she shows the type of person when you get a call, someone wants to sell you something, it says spam risk. Shell says pick it up because she's gonna get on there and she's gonna fuck with them.
Some
This
Hindu
guy
or
was
something.
trying to tell me. What?
Hello, ma'am. I am here to call about your Medicare.
Dobre Hopelins. What I said was, go get your toy, be a good boy.
Yeah, they end up hanging out. Well, what time we have life insurance?
It was so funny. If you interpret what you're saying in English back,
I got one of those.
It's funny.
I got one of those dudes on the phone one time. It was like some money loan scam, and they approved me for no shit for $60,000. And
oh
he's all,
my
hey,
God,
and he goes,
how do I get there?
and he goes, oh, but my friend, what are you going to do with the money? And I go, yeah, I'm gonna set up a Heisenberg Breaking Bad style meth lab. And he says,
That's right.
oh, that sounds very good, very profitable. When you talk to the other person, when I transfer you, tell them you're going to do something else.
He's my supervisor.
He's going to be okay.
I know all about you. We know all about everybody. When you cannot ask somebody, when do they call it from Spectrum?
Oh no, Optimum.
Optimum. I'm like, what country are you in?
Well, okay. This is what's annoying.
What?
This is what's annoying with this. If I'm doing business with somebody, I want to understand them.
When they get mad at you.
Yeah. It's
they
like,
get
wait a
mad
minute.
at you because you can't understand them.
And it's like, okay, you're speaking the language. That's cool, I guess. But your job is to communicate. Your job is to communicate to customers. It's just, you're not the best qualified dude for the job, are you?
Well, no, what the problem is
Saddam.
what I found, it's a cultural disconnect.
Yeah,
I really ask these people, and this is call centers for Amazon, PayPal, other shit. I go, hey, do they train you on the ADA? And they go, no.
Yeah.
Because they don't give a fuck over there.
Man, it's just getting worse and worse now. You can't get anybody on the phone for anything.
We're the spammers.
Everything's automated. Yeah, and the numbers hang up on you now more than ever. It's kind of like the phone systems are just breaking down, and they're like, fuck it. Fuck them, they'll call back.
No, nobody wants to answer the phone, and that's their job.
Nobody wants to do a goddamn thing. I mean, it's just, I don't know. You know what I want to see? Speaking of jobs, I want to see those in military stuff. I want to see those Boston Dynamic robots in action. You ever see those things that look like dogs?
Oh, yeah, I've seen little clips of that.
Yeah. There was one now. They had one. It looked like it looked like a Terminator movie. They had a flamethrower on the back of it. That's cool as hell. I mean, you got a robot dog with a flamethrower on its back. I mean, that's all right. The enemy knows you mean business.
Hey, I wonder what it's going to be like the day that they get some kind of replacement for asshole cops, and then asshole cops don't have the backup no more.
They'd become auditors.
That's kind of a mic drop moment.
I figured out the mystery of life. Holy shit.
We don't care.
Nah. Fuck
We
it.
don't care. You want to meet some asshole cops? I could introduce you probably 12 of them.
I'm
Not
just saying,
12.
you know, they
A whole
some of these
fucking bunch
guys,
of them.
not all of them, but some of these guys that get away with what they get away with, and it's because they got the backup.
Oh, they
And
all
it's like,
get away
and
with
it's like
it.
I said that day when they have some automated thing that can run 24 hours a day. They don't have to pay it no vacation or nothing. And
Yeah.
those guys are
They
out
all
the
get away
door.
with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh well, it's coming. I mean, because it's anything that's going to save money. That's what people are going to go for. They had a video a couple years ago about the robot burger flipper. It's coming.
Well, it would for cop law enforcement of all, you know, if they replaced them all, it would be kind of like the old medieval Japan when all these samurai lost their master. They would become Ronin, and you know, they were shunned by everybody because they didn't
That
belong
is
to
true.
anything anymore.
That's just rogue. What do you have, like rogue vigilanteism?
You'd have a bunch of Punishers running around out there.
No. That dude from New York back in the day who had the beret. What the hell was his name? He used to be on talk shows and shit.
The Guardian Angels.
Yes, that's them. Yes.
Fuck, I can see his face in my head. It's like Mark or.
Yeah, he's had dark hair. Yeah. Yep. I know.
Here,
Yeah,
wait a minute.
we're definitely. He was
I
like their
can't play it.
spokesperson.
It's not coming up, so I gotta Google it.
Yeah, I remember them in the. I think I saw them on like Geraldo or some shit.
Geraldo.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
on
Geraldo.
Geraldo?
I remember when he opened Al Capone's vault, and there was a couple of empty bottles. There was a couple of empty bottles in there, and that was it.
It's not Geraldo. It's Geraldo.
Yeah, he doesn't care. It's not Geraldo. I know. I call him Geraldo. My fucking East Coast Yankee accent.
I can't pronounce the last name because I'm stoned. It's Curtis with a C, but it's S. Sorry. Stiwa.
Stewa?
Stewa?
Stiwa.
Stewa.
Stewa. I like the
That is
pitch like
Stewa.
Wait a
Stewas.
minute. I'll put it. I'll find it on Google on the thing and screen share.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's running out.
Let him know.
No, I'm gonna take it with me.
Oh. Angel.
shit. So it's Wednesday. Can you fucking believe it?
Right?
I know, right? Like, well, okay, another one of these goddamn things.
Hey, remember, day without dope is just another day.
Yeah. Yeah, you got that right. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh man. I gotta get a charger for this phone. I got it. Yeah, I don't know. Vigilanteism. I don't know. Good luck with that shit. What am I plugging this into? The computer.
I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, the phone's about to die, so I gotta
Can't see.
plug it in. Oh,
Okay,
there it
here
is.
you
I
go.
see it. There's his ass. Load, bitch. Yeah,
Jesus.
that's him. He looks like a KFC worker, like the assistant manager at KFC.
Right? He's trying to work his way up to district manager. But how do you pronounce that last name?
Oh, let me see. I'm trying to blow it up here. It is Sliwa. Sliwa. Curtis Slilwa.
Well, fuck you.
Oh wait, is that a pronunciation there up top next to his birth date? Silwi?
Wait, S-C, what, spell it
You
again?
see it?
Sliwa.
S-L-I-W-A.
Sliwa. But it looks like Silwi in the pronunciation. Where you from, boy?
Is that Polish or?
Alexa, what origin is the surname? Fuck off. Alexa, stop. Alexa, what origin is the surname Silva?
And then tell her to ask another question.
She didn't hear me right. She's talking about Alexander.
70.
Slilwa.
Alexa, Alexa, shut the fuck up. Alexa, what is the origin of the surname Sliwa? Dumb
You
bitch.
can't tell her to stop, and then you ask it again. Ask her again.
I don't want to ask her again.
Well, you have to.
Fucking annoying the shit out of me.
Did this organization come along after that incident with Bernie Getz?
I don't know.
But how do you spell
You know
it?
who he is, right?
I've heard the name, but it's been a while. Sliwa.
He was the guy that was attacked on the train and shot a couple of guys and killed them. They had a big trial for almost a year, and ruined his life. I've actually met a
Alexa, turn it up 2 notches. Alexa.
Oh, I think we found the origin of this guy's name.
Did.
L-I-W.
It could be a Polish surname, Slava, which is a
Polish surname. A grower
Slava.
and seller of. It's a grower and seller of plums.
We got all the plums you need,
Someone's
buddy.
got to sell plums. Good for old Curtis Silva, the plum king of fucking Brooklyn.
Actually, ask your with that Siri.
Alexa, yeah.
No, ask if who the founder of the Guardian Angels of New York is.
Okay, that's right. Alexa, who is the founder of the Guardian Angels?
The Guardian Angel, a volunteer citizens group that helps others in need, was founded on February 13th, 1979 by Curtis Sliwa.
Sliva.
Sliva.
Sliva is how you spell it. And it was founded in 1979.
Fucking 70.
We're trying to contribute.
That's right. He's a good Catholic boy, Mr. Sliwa.
Sliva.
Sliva?
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 I don't know.
But it said that surname is
Saliva?
Oh, no.
But it said that surname is Polish.
Yeah, it said, well, Alexa said it was a Polish surname, but.
Yeah.
And it meant seller of plums.
The thing is, my father was very.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
No, I was just trying to
No,
get.
he was.
Don't mind me. I'm high, so.
Oh shit! I wish I was high. I haven't been high in a while.
Well, you're in a
kinda
state
don't mi- oh, I
now where
didn't-
you don't have to tell me where.
Yeah,
but
well,
you're
Texas. Yeah, Texas, no good.
Oh, you're still in
But
Texas.
we're getting the hell out of here anyway. Yeah, but we're getting the hell out of here. You know.
Yeah, I just didn't want to. If you had moved, I didn't want to, put that out there.
Oh no! I got you. No, I appreciate that. No, I got you. Yeah.
Because if anybody controversial comes up, I'll let you know beforehand, and I'll let you guys have a yay or nay. Say I'm not trying to turn this into a dumpster fire today.
Right. What's that?
Ask him about Montana.
What do you know about Montana?
Montana. Is that the Big Sky State or something?
No, I think no. Wait a minute. It could be Montana. Montana could be the Big Sky State. You might be right.
Cops move there.
A lot of ex-cops move there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shell just went. Ugh.
What?
Well, gun stuff and drinking are usually hobbies. You know.
Well, in the '90s too.
I was gonna say,
no. Go ahead.
Suicide.
I don't want to move to Montana.
I mean, it is a profession that it does have a high suicide rate.
Yeah. I don't know. We're just looking for something with cooler weather. Getting tired of that shit. Yeah. David be like, "You want cooler weather? Come to Decatur, Illinois in December."
You can get the prepper compound and shit tons of NFA weapons.
Oh. Well, yeah.
You can be like, the Michael Grossman character in Tremors.
Well, wasn't it the '90s when they had all the problems up there with the militias?
Yeah.
Wasn't that like Kaczynski? Because Kaczynski was hanging out in Montana. They had the Montana Freeman and all that shit going on.
Did you research
It
this?
had, like,
No, I remember it from the news when it was on.
there too and shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I think Ted Kaczynski was a fucking sellout because that guy would leave his little cabin and take the bus in the town. What a fucking sellout. Where's your horse, dude?
Right? Is that what got him rolled up?
No, I think what happened was, well, they said that he used to stand. They found his typewriter in the cabin that he wrote his manifesto on. And they said he used to sit out there, and if like an airplane would fly by, he'd take out his gun and start shooting at it. Like he just hated technology.
I have a laser.
But he was like brilliant though too. Like he was in college at like, he was in college at like age like 13, 14. He was just
MIT, like some shit like that.
Yeah. But because of that, he was socially really awkward.
He's
go ahead.
Like kind of like a little bit. Well, anyway.
I think so. I think that qualifies.
He's at ADX Colorado. At Supermax.
I think he's dead now.
Who?
Kaczynski.
Really?
Here, I can look it up.
I thought he was in jail.
I know you can go online and you can see who was the guy who shot at Reagan Hinckley.
I think he's still alive at ADX.
Oh, I'm thinking of somebody else. Oh, I'm thinking of not Dahmer. I know he died. No, it was somebody federally big name died like within the last 2-3 years.
Oh no, he did die. June 10th, 2023, last year.
Okay, he did die.
Ted Kaczynski died?
He's dead.
One less criminal.
That's right. He's mailing bombs to computer stores in heaven now.
He was from Chicago, Illinois. He was at ADX, Colorado. Like the Boston bomber dude.
Wait, the bomber dude? That was Ted Kaczynski.
That was Ted Kaczynski. You know,
some of Rick Cruz's friends in the Area Brotherhood.
No, wasn't he friends with him? Didn't he hang out with him? He's got so many stories.
Who?
Rick. Rick's got a lot of stories.
With Ted Kaczynski?
Well, I'm sure it's going to come up eventually. Oh, hold on.
Probably. Well, he's so part of so many gangs and always watching out for him.
That's right. That's right.
We just know that he didn't have water.
Yeah, we sent him some water. Son of a bitch. We sent him some water. He needed it. Damn it.
Yeah, I did.
I
Too
don't know.
bad
Well,
that
you know,
water.
Human
Hey,
consumption.
too bad that water wasn't from the cooling pond near that reactor in Ukraine. Chernobyl.
here's your reactor water. Yeah.
Justin put some shit in it.
Don't you think that would put some pep in Rick's step if he had a higher dose of strontium? Or
Yeah. Yeah, like a little cesium in his step. Yeah, that's good. A little uranium, plutonium, whatever you need. Those cooling rods. It's great.
We just know it's human consumption.
Yeah.
It's what you need to stay
Yeah,
alive for.
They still use some of the other ones over there.
I'm sure they do.
Oh, where in Houston?
There's some guys I watch. They kind of show it's kind of spotty on their stuff, with the bullshit going over there. But that's where they're at in Ukraine, and that's where they go. Is they kind of sneak around all that Chernobyl stuff and that Pripyat, I think it's called.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, they said that I had a friend who went over there to Chernobyl. They still give you like the little radiation meters. And he says you can go and you can have lunch there. And I'm like, you can have lunch there. I'm like, don't buy anything that they're selling at fucking out of their garden shit. Fucking.
They've had a lot of scrappers going through there stealing shit over the decades.
No, I believe it. Sure. I mean, that whole area is just contaminated.
Come on, you can't tell me if fucking Rick Crude lived over there. He wouldn't be going into Pripyat, pulling fucking copper out of the walls of buildings that's all heavily contaminated with radioactive particles.
Wait a minute, he is a cop. Come on, people.
He would actually think he would actually think the scrapyard should give him more money for it.
Yeah, this ain't cheap. Look at this. This is glowing. Come on.
The things that are said and done on the internet are minuscule.
Yeah.
I mean, it's minuscule to me because I've lived it. If Rick Crude were to talk to John Coffey, he wouldn't have a fucking place in this world.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck you're doing. I see it. I hear it. And I'm like, you wanna show someone how to handcuff somebody? Get the fuck out of here.
When the Soviet Union had Ukraine at that time, they would actually have paid Rick money to live there.
Oh, the Ukraine.
Oh wow, it's a big opportunity.
No, the city.
Big opportunity.
Everybody moved out of there, but the Soviet government, Soviet time, I still call it the Soviet Union, but that's just my own hang up, but whatever.
Oh, well, that's you and I both.
But they were actually paying pensioners extra money to move there and live in those buildings.
Oh, really?
Why would you pay extra money to move there? Because you're Rick Crude?
Well,
that's right.
They're older people with health problems and stuff. Yeah, they were encouraging people like that who were on the dole of the state that they would give them more money if they moved there, and it would be free.
Why didn't he rescue that woman he married?
Yeah, Romeo and Juliet scam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can't tell me he's no different than fucking Rex Fredrickson.
If you've actually raised 4 girls and watched what he did, you didn't help her? No, I married her. And I tore her whatever he said. I can't repeat it.
Yeah,
It's gross.
Now he says that's the only one he married. And he never showed a marriage certificate.
Yeah, but wait a minute. He said something.
It was gross.
No, but he said something on a stream a couple of days ago about his wife, but she was like, it didn't mention anything about Russia. It was like from another part of the country. So it's like, wait a minute, I thought she was from Russia or somewhere around there, the Baltic states. And
it used to change between Russian and Ukrainian.
Russia and Ukraine.
Kind of the same.
Close together.
The Ukrainians were more because it was west of Russia, were more Anglo-European.
Oh, he's got to polish her off.
Slavic or
Good God.
Eurasian.
I would never face down and ass up anyone like that until I had a judge say I'm married. She's 15, 16. She's a kid. What?
Yeah, I mean,
it was a different time.
A different place.
It was a different time.
A different place.
You always gotta be worried about those motherfuckers that know all the state statutation laws, right?
15 or 16. He got on the internet the other night going, well, I tore those two up.
Cruising by junior high schools looking for a date. Hey, you want
the what?
Hey, don't go by junior high
girl, you
school.
want some
There
cigarettes?
you go. It's like, what?
Yeah, you want some cigarettes?
Lose your virginity.
Damn, these kids want vapes nowadays. They don't smoke cigarettes anymore. Shit.
Pieces of garbage.
Want watermelon or kiwi strawberry, baby?
They would just turn them down because it's not a name brand. It's sports.
That's right. You're right.
It's like, what? Oh my God.
I don't know. I'm kind of glad we took this little break because it was just kind of like, this shit is like breathing the same fucking bad air in over and over and over again. It's like, holy shit. You go to these channels a month later, it's still the same shit.
He never got the tobacco and tubes from HUD because I did give him a machine that was Derek. Derek didn't want it. It was like 2 pouches of tobacco, and that shit was like already 4 or 5 years old. And I sent him all that crap. He claimed he didn't smoke it, but I know he did.
Of course, we all know he does. Where's his teeth? Come on.
I remember for a time he was
where are your
rolling papers.
Where are your teeth?
I don't know
Rick?
why. I don't know why he doesn't just approach like Simon and Schuster and just look for a book deal. I mean, it's all there.
Yeah.
Claim he was an overseas porn star.
What the hell's going on? Yeah, just listen to him.
Yeah.
Listen to everybody on the internet.
Oh yeah,
Not-
he's over in Holland and shit doing that dungeon porn.
Yeah, dungeon porn in Holland. Hell yeah. He you know what he'd be good for? Like nowadays, like maybe 60 Minutes is looking to like still replace Andy Rooney. They haven't quite found their guy yet.
Hey, he
I
can
can see
do his
Rick Rude at the end.
He can do his commentary from the porch there. That could be his office. Yeah, I wonder why. Fuck it.
The only
Now he's
reason
on a
I'm saying that
he's on a tangent about moon crickets.
the only reason we send him that water was its human consumption. You've got to, you can't, you
gotta have it.
You gotta have it.
You gotta have it.
It's like,
I'm like, all right,
Jesus
dude. We're like,
Christ.
all right, dude. You're running out of water. Okay.
You know what? I'd like.
I don't know how.
If
I'll be honest with you.
If I had the financial means, I'd go have some of that Nazi heavy water fished out of that lake up there in Norway and send him that shit.
What would happen if you drank that shit?
Yeah. He might turn into an atomic bomb or something.
Would it be green?
Yeah.
Is it green?
Yeah, he's like Godzilla overheating his nuclear core. It's like, oh shit, crude's gonna blow.
Eats a bunch of beans and farts real hard, and then the news story that the city of Houston was vaporized in a nuclear cloud.
Yeah, Houston's fucking cratered.
Looks like
We thought somebody had finally been fucking around with antimatter, but it wasn't the case. It was something else.
And we
don't think there's a big huge crater in Arizona or something?
I saw that. I was in Arizona. Yep, I was right near the Grand Canyon.
Yeah. Fuck, we didn't go see that. God damn it. Oh well.
Yeah, I went there. I saw it in '89. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It's big as hell.
That's what Houston will look like. They might even use,
we did it.
they can use it later as a backdrop when they remake Battle Beneath the Planet of the Apes.
That's right. That's called an urban renewal program.
They finally
Just blow the shit up.
film a bunch of doomsday movies there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I like those cheap Spanish ones myself.
Oh, shit.
What happened?
I don't know. It says like it's plugged in. It says it's charging, but the percentage on the battery keeps going down. So I don't know if it's the case. But I got like the battery sign. It's got the little lightning bolt saying it's charging, but it's not charging. The percentage keeps going down. It's
Well, I
weird.
can't see it, so
It's the
figure it
doomsday phone. Remember that periodical, the Doomsday Clock?
Right?
Yeah, that was something. It was something that was put out every month and would like predict like how we were turning towards or away from nuclear war.
yeah.
Oh, the 70s and 80s. I mean, it was all that Cold War shit. Oh my God, I mean, people were paranoid, and maybe rightly so. I don't know. They came close a couple times.
There's all kinds of people that like to collect that shit too. I would.
Yeah. Go on eBay.
Like there's a fucking original. It's been up since the early 50s. Air raid siren or air raid shelter sign in the post office over here. I'd love to have that.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay,
I mean,
throw that on a coffee table.
Yeah, you can buy surplus ones online, but have one that's been hanging up in a post office since the late 1940s, early 1950s. I mean,
Right on. Hell yeah.
I wouldn't even know who to fucking ask.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Apparently the post office only uses the bottom half. Apparently at one time there was like private offices, like law firms and shit up top.
Yep.
But I thought this building was the post office because it's actually made out of fucking granite.
Really? Oh, okay.
So somebody spent some money on that.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh.
And maybe next time I go to the post office, maybe I'll ask that gal who I would talk to if they would give me that sign.
Hey, you know what, Dave? I don't know what the hell's going on with the phone here. I'm charging it, but the battery's down to like 1%. I think we're gonna have to go whether we like it or not.
Well, I think I got maybe if you want.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I tell you what, sounds good. I have to find another wire or some shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It's
more problems with this technology.
It's kind of nice to not have a bunch of drama, huh?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because it gets the drama just gets after a while. It's the same shit.
Everybody's
over and over.
Everybody's a liar and method.
Yeah, child molester. There's a picture of your kid, and I'm gonna fuck this one, and I'm gonna fucking send this one to your house, and
face down, ass
up, and fuck off. fuck off. Yeah, I tell you what, Sunday sounds good to me. At what time?
I don't know, probably 6-ish or so. 8 or 7.
All right. All right, man. Hey, it was good talking to you again, man.
Right on. I'm glad you guys decided to tough it out and come back.
We've always liked you.
Yeah. All right, man. We've always liked you, Dave. All right, man. I'll tell you what. Sunday it is.
All right. Take it easy, guys. Don't have too much fun.
All right. See you around the YouTube.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be more horse shit. Take it easy.
Later.
There it goes. Well, it's like 2:40 or 1 hour 40 minutes. I gotta start cooking food, so I'm gonna call it. I'm glad you enjoyed this. I shall be back Sunday. Don't forget to put a thumbs up for Vladimir Puppet Putin and his Helda. It's not for me, it's for him. But anyway, don't have too much fun. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And later.